welcome to the GenX Glam channel here on YouTube. It is great to see everyone, whether you're new, whether you're returning. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. I know there are a lot of choices out there, and I really do, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate you stopping in here to the GenX Glam channel, where we are all about the glam, the gab, and sometimes the giveaways. I keep saying every video I do this week, we have a giveaway video going on this week. It actually ends in a few days on Sunday the 12th. So if you haven't checked that out, if you haven't subscribed, made a comment, USA or Canada mailing, address, read all the rules, I'm going to link that video in this video description. All right, let's get going. As you can maybe tell, I have a bit more makeup on than when I normally pop on. I have been kind of going through the beauty school steps that I learned to set up the face, you know, starting of course with the skincare, and then going into the color correction, and then putting on, actually, I used my Beautiful Skin foundation to my color correcting, and this foundation, shade 1N, making my base. I filled in my brows a little bit, nothing extravagant. I've already sort of primed my lids. I just did it with my color corrector, which today was my NARS Under Eye Brightener in the shade Night Swan, and my NARS Pot Concealer in the shade Vanilla. I went in a little bit on the really insides of my eyes with my Huda Beauty Faux Corrector, which is right here. I'm like, you always see me like look around. One day I'm gonna have to spin the camera on so you can see what I'm working with here. But I made a Huda Beauty purchase. I bought one of her a shade of the filter blush, liquid blush, and I'm really excited to try it. And that got me thinking, you know what? I want to share some of my Glam blushes. I want to share that alternative, because the e.l.f. blushes, liquid blushes, to me feel like really pigmented. I don't know, it's just too much for me to work with. It's probably human error, but I do, so that's the e.l.f. liquid blushes. Those weren't exactly a W for me last year, but the Glam liquid blushes were, and they are at such a super affordable price point. Like, we're talking, depending on where you get them, like you can get them on Amazon, and I am going to link them. I'm going to use one of my new Amazon affiliate links. I had no idea that anybody could create Amazon affiliate links, and I'm going to start using them in my videos, guys. I know I don't get a lot of views, especially on the glam and gab content. My cat views get a lot more, but this is the thing. I'm going to be straight up with you. I need a she shed. That's what I need. So it's like a trial program. Anybody can do it. Like I said, there's lots of YouTube videos that like help you get started. And it took me a while to figure it out. I almost gave up. It's really not that complicated. But you basically are on trial for 180 days. And during those 180 days, you need to have 3 random folks, can't be family or friends. Supposedly Amazon can tell, I have no idea how, need to buy from your links. So if you, and you have to disclose that you are, you know, you're posting Amazon Associate Program affiliate links. So I will be doing that mostly in the video description. Why not throw it in the video like as I'm doing now? And I'm saying this because when I first got into Glam, you could not get these things on Amazon. And I was watching other gurus use them, and I was like, yes, I want those. And especially at a time when there weren't a lot of things on the market to compete with Charlotte Tilbury's contour wand. And here you have these things, like, I'm not even kidding, like, look at all of my Glam blush and contours. And then as far as I know, they only have one highlighter, and the applicator's a little bit different than and this is one of my, I'm not a big fan of highlighter. It kind of scares me, but the Glam stuff is just so sheer and so, I don't know, it just pops a color that's okay. So that it's probably not going to stick with you for like a 14-hour day. You know, it's not that kind of quality. And that's probably why a lot of the gurus just like pop it on during their videos and like, look how lovely it is. But I do feel like if you build it, you put some powder over the top of it, I really like it. And to me, I would rather work, and again, I've always said this, I want my makeup to organically fade away off my face. So at the end of the day, I have a very easy face wash. I've gone in with a little bit more makeup than usual because I do have somewhat of a longer day ahead of me, and I wanted to take my time with the base. So I think that I'm gonna lean in. I used my, I leaned in, I could see my mascara. Can you see my mascara? I used my Exaggerize mascara by Charlotte Tilbury. Still wish I would have got the mini of that because I don't think I'm going to go through it all. And on my lips, I've lined my lips. We're all over the place. So you got to buckle up on this one. I've got a new haul in from e.l.f. because e.l.f.'s been dropping some new stuff. Okay, we're going to use it, a little bit of it. But these are Love Triangle lip filler liners. I'm not exactly sure if these are new. These might not be new, but they're new for me. Normally, you know, e.l.f. has the $2 lip liner pencil, and you can't go wrong for that. But the staying power on that is not exactly, you know, I don't know. It doesn't have a lot of endurance, I don't think. So here are, I'm going to show you what these look like. I bought Rose Tender and Light Brown. I thought that the light brown would be really nice to, you're going to wait for it. Remember when I bought this thing after beauty school? We're going to use it today. We are going to use the heck out of this thing. And I bought this on Amazon, so I might as well throw in that link. This is the light brown, and it comes, it's like a triangle applicator. So it's very different from their other one. And I am wearing it right now on my lips. I've never used my face before, but there's the light brown, okay? This is what the face is for, so we might as well practice real time. I'm using the Rose Tender, and that's the only thing I have on my lips right now. I went and I lined them before we came on. I can just touch it up here. Lip lining is not one of my fortes, and another reason why I need to practice it on my face, on my fake face. And I don't know, the pigment is picking up on this fake face. I don't know if you can actually tell the difference between the two, but this is definitely, this one here is the brown, and this one here is sort of the more rose. All right, we're coloring way out of the lines, but I just wanted to give you the description, like the distinction, really. All right, that face is going to come in much handier when we start playing with these She-Glams. All right, speaking of She-Glam. So when I first started buying from She-Glam almost 2 years ago, I bought directly from their website because they were not on Facebook. This is a lip balm, one of my favorite lip balms, and luckily I have a lot left. I rotate through this actually pretty cautiously because I don't think that the Willy Wonka stuff is still out on She-Glam, but She-Glam's fun because they do all of these like partnerships and fun collections. I think they've done like a Harry Potter one. They did a Willy Wonka. So I don't know. It's a super fun brand, but not everything is a W. This is the cautionary tale with She-Glam. It's so cheap. You want to just keep throwing things in your cart, but you really do. You really do need to be like, not all of it's a W. And you know, if you've, even though something's $3, $4, $5, $2 here and there, eventually you could have like a $150 cart. And out of all of that, you really only like a few of the products. So I know that I like these blushes. We're going to go ahead and swatch them all on my face. And then I'm going to put a little bit on, and then I want to finish my face. I want to set my face today with, this is a new product from e.l.f. It's called their Halo Glow Powder Filter. It's a pressed powder. It's light, buildable coverage, soft focus glow. It includes a velour power puff. It does. And it also has a mirror, which is nice because, come on, my big beef with those butter melt blush things. Oh, I don't think I can take them out. From NYX. It's not in this one. I repurposed my Charlotte Tilbury little boxes to organize, and I think that, and I stack them up on my station. I mean, my chief, I've said this before, the chief beef with the buttermelt, I think it was in the first one, the chief beef with the buttermelt blushes from NYX is they came in this, oh no, it's in the other room. We wasted all that time. It's in the other room. It's in the, it's in my office next door that has more drawers of stuff. That's why we have giveaways here. That's why I have overstock. But anyway, the cheap beef with the buttermelt blushes that NYX dropped last year is like this brick type packaging, very heavy. You open it up and you think that there should be a mirror, and there's no mirror. So here's what the e.l.f. packaging looks like. It's a pressed powder, and it feels really soft. I got the shade light medium. And to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of the camo line from e.l.f. I've tried like the cream. Here's the bottom where the mirror comes in. Here's the cute little powder puff, which this just brings me back to the 90s, right? Because when my skin was less vintage, that's how I had like usually a CoverGirl. Sometimes I had a Clinique. My mom bought it for me, compact, in my go-to bag. And, you know, I would apply everything. This is completely clean. I would apply everything with a powder puff. But now that, I don't know, now that I have the vintage skin, I much rather prefer to put on my powders with brushes and, you know, just deal with the fallout and just, so I don't know, we're going to use it today. We're going to see, but let's quickly swatch the Glam blushes. I'm going to tell you my favorite shade of them. And then I got to get out the door because shocker, I'm in a huge hurry. All right. So let's just first look at the contours. So this one here is going to be Golden Sun. All right. So let's just do it on the forehead for those. There it is. Golden Sun. There's the applicator. It's so cute. I'm sure that you have seen other people use these things online. This is soft tan and they're just so affordable. And now this is much ashier. Remember how I said when I talked about my new CAIA, you know, contour wand that I got, and I got it in the shade Almond. Well, she had originally recommended one that was about much closer to that shade, which to me is a little bit ashy. It's less brown. I like the brown. My eyes are brown. I gravitate toward brown. So I was like, no, I need to go deeper. And that's how I ended up with the Almond. This is, I want to say this is something honey. All right, there's over, I think that there's over, I think it's the contours that there's over like 9 shades. The blushes, there's like 18 plus. So that is really deep. That's a really deep one. All right, I'm running out of space here at my Glam Station. This one's gotta be, excuse me, Tawny Amber, because it's the one that I have duplicates of and I keep it within my reach here. And that's my sort of favorite, this Tawny Amber one. So let's go ahead and put a few dots here. Why not? Now these things you gotta shake them up a little bit. Shake it up. You can and they last forever. They have lasted me so long. And of course I did actually go to Amazon when I first started seeing these things pop online. I went to Amazon because I didn't want to wait forever to order from Glam, because you can either do it through Shein, who, you know, Shein, the company Shein, they've got Glam products on their website, or you can order directly from Glam. You can order directly from Glam, but then it takes a while, either one of those routes, because it comes all the way from China. So I'm super excited that, and I've done some repurchasing since my original order of these things using Shein and on Amazon. So I feel like it's a win that these things are on Amazon. And if you haven't tried them, you don't break the bank. And I am telling you, it is extremely overwhelming to go on the website and just try to exercise some self-control, because there's so many, it's just, things are so affordable. It's hard to pull yourself back. All right, so this is Devoted. Now we're moving into blushes. This is the shade Devoted. That's pretty. It's kind of like a, you know, in person, it's kind of like a deep peach. Really, really, really pretty. Again, you should be shaking these things up if you're using them. Let's see. I've given away some of these. This is Rose Ritual. This is Rose Ritual. I think these are great gifts. I really do, because they're really fun. They last forever. That's a very deep coral. So these are both of those are sort of in the corally Corally, 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 Corally family. And merrily, merrily, merrily. This one might be, this is Love Cake. This is a particular shade that I have given away to people because I love it. It's a deep pink. I love it. It's not a bright pink. It's a deep pink. And this is the great thing about these. Like, you can get them in matte. You can get them in more of like, you know, non-matte. And then this one must be my fave, which is Rose. Oh, nope, sorry. 2 Rose Rituals. Huh, see? Love Cake. Wait a minute. Put them all away. Petal Talk. Here's my last one. Petal Talk. This is my favorite one. Look at how hot pink it is. Look at how hot pink it is. Look at that. Ah, it's too much fun. And that's the one. Actually, gosh, now that I look at that Love Ritual, that is really nice because I kind of was pulled out. I pulled out this blush from Clinique to use today. It's number 17 Black Honey Pop, and I haven't used it that much. It goes more with, it goes a little, it would go much better with that shade right there. So let's just find it again. This is what you get at the GenX Glam Station. Yes, indeed. I'm just playing with all of my stuff. I think it was this one. Yes, it was that one. All right, let's go here. We really have to get going. I mean, it was a wash and dry the hair day. I brought her back to life and then just went ahead and look at that. Look at that. I mean, that's nice, right? That's a really nice pop of color for something that cost you like next to nothing. All right, we're dragging it over the nose because we are gonna go ahead and set this. And I usually, you know, take some big sweeping motions to try and smooth out edges. Let's get a little bit here. We can take the Beauty Blender to my face as well. It's always on standby just to get like a little bit more blendy blend going on. All right, let's go ahead and try this new e.l.f. Now that I have all the, there's our face right there. There's all the She Glam. It's too much fun. It is too much fun. And thank you in advance. Oh dear. I dropped my face. If you do happen to use any of my links, I'll have no idea if you do. Whatever you buy in your cart, I think I get like a small commission on. And again, we're trying to buy a she shed because I'm not saying it's happening anytime soon, but there might come a day when we need to move out of the basement. And so I must plan for that day. And I'm thinking the best plan, wow, that's not picking up a lot. Because this is one of those, like, I don't want to say cream to blush, but it's not, it's a unique formula. Let's just go over, let's just set it. Oh, that's nice. I like it. I mean, and just for kicks, because we've got all this She Glam stuff out, I will put a tiny bit of this highlighter on so you can see it. We're gonna get, I don't normally like to draw attention, you know, to myself with like extra shine, but I just wanted to demonstrate, like these two. These are, I don't know, I guess I don't know if these are on Amazon. I haven't researched that far. I know that the blushes and the contours are. I'm not sure about this highlighter, but you can see I got a really nice shine. All right, let's check this out. I'm looking quite makeup-y today, but you know, by the time I think the difference is honestly it's the mascara. I don't want to mess up my lids. I just used my Too Faced palette today after I primed them with my color correcting and my concealers and stuff. You know, these top 2 colors I mixed here to make like my base, my neutral base, and then this bottom color, these 2 bottom colors are a little bit darker, and I just sort of blended them in to give a little tiny pop of color on the lids. All right, so I don't know what to do, if I should use the puff that was given. It's been a long time since I've used one of these. This is a thing, like it's so hard to get like even coverage. And what are we gonna do? I don't want to necessarily pull up. I think we just pat. I don't want to pull up any. This would be just, again, to try to get rid of any, like to even out everything, you know, neutralize any shine that's left on my face. but I don't want to pull up anything. Pull up any makeup. I feel like we did an excellent job this morning. Considering, you know, I'm wearing a lot more than I would normally wear. All right, pat over the eyes. I can't even really tell, but look, we got stuff on here. I don't know. I think it's okay. Hey, when Elf drops something new, I'm there. Something else is new coming from Elf as well. Oh, and I didn't show you what else I got new from Elf. They've got a new contour kabuki brush. Look, contouring kabuki brush, and it says new right up there. We could just try it. Why not? It's all powder. I just lift. I'm just lifting. I'm just using the brush. This is actually very nice because I do usually like to go over my face with a huge fluffy brush when I'm done to smooth out all the edges. Yeah. I got a ton of stuff from Elf because I'm working on a future Elf Epic giveaway. So a couple of the scrub sticks for your lips. I got with my add-ons because I spent over $35, a mini Elf power primer and an eye cream. I love these lip balms. They've got some pigment and they've got like a little heart in the middle. So I got a couple shades of those. I repurchased my peach color corrector because I love this stuff. I got the 2 lip liners and I got the Elf. Here we go. The Elf Halo Glow Powder Filter. And what also is coming, Milk. Elf has reformulated the soap bar that they sell to clean brushes. And if any of you are following me, you know that that's my thing. I love, it's got charcoal infused in it. These little soap bars, they come in travel cases, so you can unscrew the top, screw it back on. I just took one on my last trip. I take them on all my trips because they're so easy to travel with. And now they've redone their formula and they've released a new soap bar. I'm waiting for that to come. I can't wait to try it, but I'm just hoping that the previous one is also still available. All right, I'm not going to lie. We didn't give this didn't, I don't think you can tell much from this. So I'm not saying anything about this thing until I can, gosh, that's so much fallout. I don't think it's meant to be done with a brush. I'm not saying anything more about this until we can play with it more. But it's not, I mean, that looks kind of smooth. I don't know. I need to play with it more. But wow, it's a lot of fallout. I think that's why they give you the puff. I don't think this particular pressed powder is meant to go on with a brush. Let's see what others say. Hey, hit me up in the comments if you see other people do reviews on that, because I'm always looking for the tips. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.